Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, All Things Tonya. If you're stopping by for the very first time on my channel, I love creating fun, easy, and affordable DIYs. Today, I'm so excited to be participating in a Christmas in July collaboration with my friends here on YouTube. There is so much inspiration here, guys, and it's a good thing we're starting now so you can get started and be ready in time for Christmas. Tonight's collaboration is hosted by my friend Leanna from Leanna DIY and our guest co-hosts, the Crafty Quinn, Crafty Kathy, and Indie Annie Jones. The links to their channels along with the playlist will be linked in my description box below, so be sure to go check it out, guys. I am sure you will not be disappointed. Tonight, I will be creating some fun DIYs that will get you and your kids excited for Christmas. So let's start the countdown. For my first DIY, I will be using this little wooden house from the Dollar Tree. I'm going to remove all of the little pieces, and then I am going to use only 3 colors in this DIY. I will be using my Apple Barrel acrylic paint color Real Red. I will be using my Waverly chalk paint color Steel, along with my Waverly chalk paint colored ink. I'm going to tape off a portion of my house using some painter's tape and use my Waverly chalk paint colored ink to paint that portion. For the sake of the video, I do want my projects to dry quickly, so I will be using my heat gun several times throughout the video. I only used 1 coat of the paint so that it would dry quickly, but it was enough, as you can see here. What I'm going to do now is add another piece of tape so that I can paint the top and the bottom of the house red. If you haven't noticed by now, this is going to be a portion of Santa's jacket. In a few minutes, I am going to attempt to paint on the belt buckle without having something to follow. So we're going to see how this turns out. I'm just going to finish up here by painting the bottom of the house. And then I'm going to use my Waverly chalk paint color Steel. And I am going to add a belt buckle. Basically, I'm just drawing a rectangle. I'm drawing a silver line on top, a silver line on the bottom, and then I'm going to connect the 2 of them. So that's the easiest way I found that will work for me because I am not an artist, but I think it's turning out okay. I used my Cricut to cut the words Santa's Magic Key, and I thought this would be a cute little decorative piece to add to your Christmas decorations, just in case you do not have a chimney in your home and your kids ask, how is Santa going to get in? And you can always say, we are going to leave him his magic key. So now that it's all painted and we've added our words, the only thing left for us to do is to add our magic key. I'm going to use a small piece of the red and white twine that I picked up from the Dollar Tree, 2 small little beads, and this laser cut key that came in a pack of 6, and I picked these up from the Dollar Tree as well. I think this is just simply adorable, and I hope you like it too. For this DIY, I'm going to use these 2 different size straws that I picked up from the Dollar Tree, as well as these wooden dice, and I got these out of the Crafter Square section. I wanted to make a fun interactive countdown to Christmas, so I'm going to try to be a little creative here and use these two drawers in the wooden dice. Hopefully this will turn out okay. I'm going to use my Waverly chalk paint color Crimson, and I am going to paint the bottom box. I really do not have to paint the top of the box because I'm going to be placing the smaller box on top. I'm also going to remove these little metal pieces. I do not want to paint over them because I may be able to use them in another DIY. So I'm going to remove them and place them off to the side. As you can see here, I'm not painting the center of the box because, as I said, I'm going to be placing the smaller box on top, so there is no need to paint the center. So I'm going to place the bottom box off to the side so that it can dry, and then I am going to paint my top box and my blocks. I'm going to be using my Waverly chalk paint color white, and I'm going to paint the entire small box as well as all sides of the dice. Now that I have all of my pieces painted and they have dried, it's time to put everything together. I am going to place the smaller box right on top of the larger one by placing it right in the center. I'm just going to place some glue around the edges just like this and place the smaller box right on top of the larger box. I used my Cricut to print the words Days Until in black, and I'm going to place that on the white box. And I printed the word Christmas in white, and I'm going to place that on the red box. This is how it is looking so far. I am really loving how it is turning out. I think my idea is coming together. Now it's time to add my numbers to my dice. I was going to mix the colors for the numbers using red and green, but changed my mind and only decided to use the red. I really love how this is turning out. It is really getting me excited about the countdown for Christmas. As you can see, we can start in a year counting down. I have the numbers that go up to 365 days. So my kids can really have fun with this if they choose to. Now I'm going to take this little small green Christmas tree that I picked up from Hobby Lobby for 99 cents. And this Christmas holly, I picked this up as well for 99 cents from Hobby Lobby. And I'm going to attach it to the front of my tree using some hot glue. And I am going to glue it in the back right corner of my box. After adding my tree, this DIY will be completed. And I hope you love it just as much as I do and have fun counting down to Christmas. For this DIY, I will be using these craft sticks that I picked up from Walmart. I will be using 2 of these 12-inch wood pieces from the Dollar Tree, and I will be using 6 of the 18-inch wood pieces as well. I am going to place the 6 18-inch pieces down and make sure that they are evenly placed. And then I'm going to use my craft sticks to glue them all together. I will not be using hot glue in between the boards because I do not want the glue to seep through the front. So I will only be using the craft sticks in the back. So this is why I am randomly placing them on the back of the boards. As you can see, the craft sticks did provide a strong hold for the board pieces, and now I have a clean slate in the front with no glue seeping through. So it is now time to paint, and I will be using these little puppy pads that I have. We did have a puppy, we no longer have him. So I am not going to let these little puppy pads go to waste. So I decided to use them to protect my space. I will be using my Waverly chalk paint color white, and I'm going to paint the entire board. And I'm also going to use my Waverly chalk paint color white to paint the 12-inch pieces as well. I'm only going to give the board and the pieces one coat of the paint because I do want a little of that wood to show through. I also want my board to have a distressed look, so I'm going to use my Waverly Antique Wax and dry brush a few areas around my board. Now to blend the wax in with the paint so that everything will look natural, I'm going to use my sanding bar and I'm going to lightly brush over the board. Now I'm going to put everything together. I'm going to use some hot glue and I'm going to glue the two 12-inch pieces to the side ends of my board. I'm going to recycle these drawer handles. They are coming from a dresser that was being tossed away, and I'm just going to use my hot glue gun to attach them to the board. And this is what it's looking like so far. Now it is time to get it all ready for Santa. I used my Cricut and I printed all of these cute little decorative pieces to go on my board. And this is going to be so much fun for my son to sit out for Santa on Christmas Eve this year. The decals read, "Dear Santa, here is your cookie, your drink, and reindeer's carrot. Love, Amir." I think it is going to be so cute. I cannot wait to put it together, and I hope you like it. Before I attach all of the pieces to the board, I want to make sure of the correct placing, so I'm just playing around with it a little bit until my eyes are happy. I'm adding my son name to the bottom, Love, Amir, which is the most important part. And after adding that, this DIY will be completed. I really love how it turned out. I think it is just simply adorable, and I hope you think so too. All right, my friends, I hope you enjoyed the countdown to Christmas in July with me. I really enjoyed these DIYs tonight, and I hope you did too. Please do not forget to like this video by giving it a thumbs up, leave a comment, and share this video with your friends because that really helps to support the growth of my channel. And remember, if you have not subscribed to my channel already, I would really love to have you here. So do not forget to hit that subscribe button and that notification bell so that you will be notified each and every time I upload a video. Also, remember that tonight is a part of a collaboration with my beautiful friends here on YouTube. Do not forget to click on that playlist in my description box for some awesome Christmas in July inspiration. Here are two of my older Christmas DIY videos. I hope you will enjoy them as well. Thank you guys so much for stopping by my channel, and I will see you in my next video. Bye bye guys.
Don't forget to hit the subscribe button on my mommy's channel.